Hi there, greetings from beautiful Boulder, Colorado. I'm Damema Man with National Research Center, and thanks for tuning in again. If you have caught any of my last vlogs, my most recent ones, you know that so far what I've been talking to you about is the National Citizen Survey and resident surveys that we here at NRC do for local governments. Today I wanted to switch gears a little bit and talk to you about employee surveys. Employee surveys are really important for local governments to do because any highly functioning organization, whether it's a local government or a private sector, is really only as good as the employees that work there, right? You need competent employees, you need employees that are happy to be at work, that are motivated, and that want to do their best every day. And one way to help ensure that that's happening or to diagnose potential problems in an organization so that you can address them is to do employee climate surveys. And we here at NRC years ago have developed the National Employee Survey, or the NES as we call it. I've told you that we're big fans of acronyms here, and that holds true for the NES. It's another one of our benchmarking surveys, one of our standardized survey template products, and we're also partnered with ICMA on the NES as we are on the NCS. So today I wanted to go over 5 reasons why I think the NES is such a great tool and why I'm passionate about the NES, the National Employee Survey. So let's get into that. The first reason that I think it's a really great tool is that it's a survey conducted by a neutral third party, us here at NRC, the survey research experts. And a lot of jurisdictions, we've noticed, do like to do employee surveys in-house. They have HR departments, and while HR departments are terrific, and of course really important to have, doing your own survey in-house can raise some questions from employees. They can feel like it's not confidential, that people know exactly who's saying what, that sort of thing. So with any survey, confidentiality and anonymity is important, but especially with employee surveys. If you want candid, honest responses and to help maximize response rate, you really need to be working with a neutral third party. The other benefit of working with a neutral third party like us is that we're survey experts. So the questions on the National Employee Survey have been extensively researched and tested over the years, and we really stand behind those questions as well. The next reason why the NES is such a great tool is that, like our other benchmarking survey products, like the National Citizen Survey that I've talked so much to you about in past episodes, we have designed this to be a low-cost, low-burden, turnkey experience. Because the survey tool is somewhat standardized, we don't have to spend a lot of time back and forth developing questions. Of course, we can make some modifications as needed. We can also help with some custom questions if that is something that you're interested in. However, it's designed to be a pretty easy process. We tell you exactly what we need from you to get the survey process going. We make it low burden on staff so that you can focus potentially limited resources on other pressing issues and not be worrying about this piece. Also, because it is standardized and it's one of our benchmarking survey products, it is relatively low cost. And the National Employee Survey, especially compared to any of our other survey products, because it is administered primarily via the web, there's very few hard costs with this one, and it's really affordable. So I encourage you to go to our website and check out the pricing. I think you'll be happily surprised about that. The third reason that I'm passionate about the National Employee Survey that I've kind of touched upon a little bit is benchmarking. Benchmarking. I've talked to you about the importance of benchmarking before for citizen surveys, and it's really important for employee surveys too. So for each item on your survey that your employees answer, in addition to seeing those ratings and the percent that said excellent or good or strongly agree or somewhat agree, you will get a benchmark rating for each item. Is the way your employees think about the organization and internal services and all of those aspects, is that higher than the benchmark, similar to it, or lower than it? And that really helps put your results into context. And also, one thing that is really unique about the National Employee Survey is that the benchmarks that we've created are based only on results from other local jurisdictions around the country, other local governments, cities and counties, towns and villages. So you're not being compared to private sector results, which is the case with most other employee surveys or all other employee surveys that we're aware of out there that offer any kind of benchmarks. And working in local governments, that you're dealing with, a different playing field often being asked to do more with less resources. You're, largely funded by tax dollars, so of course you're trying to, keep those costs as low as possible while still attracting high quality employees. So being compared in those benchmarks to other jurisdictions, we think is really invaluable and really makes the NES stand out. The fourth reason that I am really passionate about the National Employee Survey and really think it's such a great product is that we offer detailed reporting and analysis. So it's not just, plugging results in and spitting them out and getting some frequencies of responses. You're getting, data back graphically. We're doing in-depth analyses. You'll get a full technical appendices that really go into the details of the survey methodology. We also give you, once you've done the NES more than once, you'll automatically get a trends over time report, and we go into great detail about your trends. Building a trend line, is a really great thing to do. That way you're able to measure if any changes in the organization have had positive impacts, or if you need to make changes in the organization. So having that information is really helpful. We can also do additional analyses similar to the National Citizen Survey and some of our other benchmarking products. There's a menu of add-on options you can select from, and if you want to dig deeper into the results, we can break results out by department or work group. We can break results out by demographics or other employment characteristics of your employees, like full and part-time or exempt and non-exempt, number of years they've worked for the organization, all sorts of things. So there's really a lot of ways we can dig more deeply into those results. Also, if your organization already does conduct the NCS or decides to conduct the NCS after having conducted the National Employee Survey, there's automatically a great head-to-head report that we're going to give you that's at no additional charge. And that compares, there's certain questions on the National Employee Survey that map directly to questions on the National Citizen Survey, questions having to do with community quality, public trust, that sort of thing. So it helps give a more rich picture of the community as a whole, and you'll automatically get that report. The fifth, and I think one of the most important things to remember about the National Employee Survey and working with NRC to conduct your employee survey, is that we're there to help you when the results come in. You get your data back, and then you're not on your own. If you have questions, you don't understand something, you want us to dig deeper into something, just let us know. That's what we're here for. We are the survey experts, and we want to help you interpret the data correctly and so that it can be, at maximum benefit for your community. We can also create PowerPoints that summarize the data for you to present on your own to department heads or internally, or we can come and do those presentations for you. We can also come facilitate workshops and really dig deep into those results and talk to employees in small groups and get some action plans in place for you about improving your organization. So if you'd like some more information on the National Employee Survey, please go ahead and visit our website. You can see that here on the screen. Give us a call, send us an email. We'd love to talk to you about it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.